felt something. So I jumped at the wall so I would hit it in midair, and my mind wouldn't be able to pull me back. And it worked. But I didn't cast any spells, so he said it didn't count and he wouldn't give me any merits for it. Oh. I mean, that's a pretty impressive way of working it out, but it is a magic exam. Well, this is a magical skill, and these exams are supposed to be about putting spells into practice. I know. Sorry. You didn't lose merits, did you? Or, oh wait, sorry, it's Penelope. You didn't lose merits, did you? Or get detention? No. Well, it's not so bad then, you just outsmarted yourself. If you'd used her head to narrow down the 2 suspicious walls and then cast spells on them, she would have been fine. I suppose. Oh, I feel a bit like a bitch now. Red magic. Gain 2 red magic, 2 stress. White magic, 1 white magic. Oh my god, I want to learn all these new spells. I think we'll learn 1 in black magic today. 2 black magic, 2 stress, and we learned seal. Fixes objects in place or fuses them shut. Gained 1 smart and 2 stress. On Saturday morning, the mail and allowances are delivered. What should I do today? I think we might study. The library is fairly quiet, but familiar faces are still present. We'll study with Minnie. Minnie helps me out with my green magic. Green magic and smarts increase by 1, stress increases by 4. Well, that's just not fair. Is there going to be another exam next week before the Christmas break? I don't think so, we just had one. But it's the end of the semester, shouldn't there be a final? How do we get our grades? Huh, that's the good thing about magic school. No grades. If you're still here and the professors aren't breathing demerits down your back, you're doing fine. Anyway, I need to set my schedule for the week. Okay, we'll do green, red, blue, black, white. We're going to get really high in stress, but we'll go to them all on the weekend. Gained 3 green magic and will earn slow, costs 15 mana, causes the target's body to become sluggish, slowing their movement temporarily. Red magic. Success, gained 1 red magic and will earn blast, costs 20 mana, an explosive force causes damage to the target and may knock nearby targets back. I don't see us needing any of these spells, to be honest. We were called together in a gym, and I wondered if Virginia was wrong about there not being any more exams. Good morning, my sprites! As you know, the winter solstice is fast approaching. At the end of next week, many of you will be leaving us for the Christmas holiday. Wait, already? But before that, we have much to celebrate. If you would, please come up here and reach into this bowl for a piece of paper. That name will tell you who you're a Secret Santa for. Secret Santa! It'll be your job to find a gift for that person which you think suits them. Keep your name secret until after the gifts are delivered next week. I make my way to the stage to draw a name. I'll be Santa for Virginia Danson. Wonder if Professor Potsdam is playing fair with these selections. Oh well. 1 blue magic, 1 stress. 3 black magic, 2 stress. I wake up early in the morning, if this even counts as morning. It's still dark outside. I'm not sure why. Was I dreaming? Was there a sound? Was there a reason I needed to get up? And then I remember the date. It's Friday the 13th. There's no reason for me to make a fuss about it, so I go back to bed. It's too early to be awake. I feel ya. I feel ya. 1 white magic, 1 stress, and will earned tap the flow, costs 1 mana, draw energy from the other world to recharge mana supply. Dorm room. On Saturday morning, the mail and allowances are delivered. There's a large note stuck on the top of the pile of the mail. Snow, mall trips cancelled. Fuck. Cancelled? But shopping! How are we supposed to buy presents for Secret Santa? I guess Professor Potsdam will have to think of something. Since I can't go out, what should I do today? I will relax. With nothing else to do, I decide to wander around the school and unwind. Maybe I'll find someone else playing a game and be able to join in. So I walk. What was that? Did somebody just run past me? I took my head back and listened for the sound of footsteps that way. Big Steve is standing in front of Isabel's door. He's not doing anything, just standing there. He shakes his head and takes off running again. What's going on here? I decide to jog along after him. Oh, look at us jogging. What are you doing? Chasing? Chasing what? The ball. What ball? Cast a quick true sight spell just to be sure, but he doesn't see anything. Suddenly he bends his knees and tumbles along the hall. A forward somersault, landing in a crouch. He whips his head back and forth. I whip my head back and forth, looking both directions, then takes off running again, even faster than before. I speed up and... Oh no, not again. It would appear, Miss Snark, that you are a slow learner. 10 demerits for running in the halls and risking injury to others. What? That's completely unfair. Yes, sir. Why does this keep happening to me? I'm pissed about that. I earned those merits myself. I did not earn those demerits. Late in the evening, I run into Donald in the halls. Hey, Penelope, want to go out? What? That's awfully sudden. Outside. Oh. Look, and I were going to build a snowman. Do you want to build a snowman? Come on, let's go and play. I apologise so much. I'm so sorry. But he didn't want to get his fingers dirty. Snow isn't dirty. No. Ah, sure. Okay, I'll come. I want to build a snowman. Great! It's dark and it's cold, and most of the students are safely tucked away in their little dorm rooms. They're missing out. The air is crisp and clean and still. All sounds but our own muffled under a thick blanket of snow. Huh. My head's not able to parse that sentence. It's like 3 a.m. and I'm choosing to record instead of sleep. The clouds have parted to let the moonlight through, although the occasional flake still wanders by in search for a place to rest. Come on over here. I don't want to pull up a patch too close by or it'll spoil the view. We work together to roll up large balls of snow, leaving the grass bare underneath, and stack them together, then jam in sticks for arms. Oh, what do we use for the face? I raided the kitchen for vegetables. He pulls out a container containing a medium-length carrot, a cherry tomato, and 2 dark lumps I can't identify. What are those? Beets. They're for the eyes. I dig out little holes with my fingers, which for some reason I acted out in real life even though you can't see it, and Donald pushes the vegetables into place. There we go. Cool. I heard there was a lot of snow at your place over Thanksgiving. Didn't you get to make a snowman then? Yeah, well, my family was there then. So? If I made a snowman, Urchin would probably knock it down. She wouldn't. No, she'd assume it was booby-trapped. She'd get someone else to knock it down for her. Well, she's got a point there. You might build a prank snowman. Maybe. Why are you always playing tricks on her? Because if I didn't, my family would forget I exist. That can't be true. All my life I've been pushed out of the way. William's Mr. Cool. Even when he screws up, he's done much worse than I have and it doesn't bother anyone. Everyone's proud of him. In Virginia, my very first memories are of my mother giving her presents and telling me not to touch them. Or her. Anytime she even bumped her knee, Mum and Dad dropped everything and came running. Half the time I get blamed, even if I wasn't anywhere near her. Nothing was ever her fault, and when she figured that out, she could do whatever she wanted and leave me to get the scolding. She's lazy, she's spoiled, she's not smart, and she was never going to get anywhere near the Olympics. She wasn't even state ranked. There's nothing special about her. Donald, I think that's a bit harsh. The only reason she didn't cause more trouble than she did was that her parents practically followed her around waiting on her. But when I ran away from home, they didn't even notice. Really? Well, not for a few hours anyway. Anyway, William's the successful eldest son. Urchin's a baby. I'm the troublemaker. It's better than nothing. Besides, it's fun figuring out just how much trouble I can get into and still get myself out of it. Gives me a challenge. He turns to fondly regard her creation. All of a sudden he bursts out laughing. Look, Penelope! I peer at the snowman's face in shock. Just from the eye beats has leaked into the snow, leaving amorphous trails of reddish purple through the flesh of the snowman's head. It's bleeding! It's a zombie snowman! Wow, Frozen would have been so much different. Well, that certainly makes this a night to remember. Next week. Hail, choirs of angels. Choirs? I suppose it's seasonally appropriate, but still. I know you were all disappointed that this weekend's weather prevented the usual shopping trips, so I've decided on a little change to this year's Secret Santa event. Something to show the triumph of imagination and goodwill over money. Something to use your creative minds and your hands. We're going to make presents? We're going to make Christmas cards. Close enough. I brought in construction paper, glue, glitter, crayons, scissors, and a collection of expired magazines. Yes, I would love this. You can cut out pictures of things you think your person would like to have or be. Isn't it the thought that counts? And to help nurture your feelings of creativity and fun, all classes today are cancelled, and I'm bringing pizza in for lunch. Enjoy! Professor Potsdam, will you marry me? Aren't we a bit old for collages? I suppose that's an okay way to spend the day. Once. Alright, so I need to make a giant card. What colour should the backing paper be? We'll go for purple. A nice dark purple. It's not the colour purple would expect for a Christmas card. That makes it more interesting. Then comes the question of what to decorate it with. It's for Virginia, so it ought to have frogs. She doesn't like toads, so I'm so tempted. But it would make me a bit of an asshole though. But it might make Donald warm up to me. Frogs, why not? Frogs are cute. Alright, so I cut that there and put some glue here and sprinkle the glitter there. And half of it ends up in my robe, of course, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with being sparkly. This is sort of fun. All around me, the gym is filled with witches and wizards. Busily, Virginia's going to hate me. Busily cutting up and pasting. There's going to be such a mess to clean up later. Wonder which one of them is making something for me. Once all the cards have been made and the pizza's cleared away, it's time to deliver our creations. I find Virginia and hand her my card. Oh no! Merry Christmas! Frogs. Frogs are cool! When they're not in your bed. Well, that's true. But why frogs in purple? Is it supposed to be some kind of alien swamp? I don't know. I guess it could be. Purple swamps and technicolor skies. You're weird sometimes. Rude. Then Ellen approaches me with a card. I knew Potsdam rigged the draw somehow. Merry Christmas! It's a library? It's a chamber of secrets. Enemies of the air, beware. Books and scrolls and magic and everything that we need to learn because we're wild seed. Thanks.